So we want to have an interesting conversation. Whilst I open up this pack that I got from Temu. If you are a mom or a dad of a teenager, gather here. Let's meet in the comment section. Let us talk, let's deliberate, let's have a conversation, because I refuse to believe that I'm the only one. I'm not the only one going through it. It's not just my experience alone. I want to believe that there are other people as well who are going through the same stuff, so let me know in the comment section. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. And if you are here as the first time, I would like to give you a round of applause and welcome you to my channel. My name is Mina Wodi. So imagine I left my microphone. Oh, there's one here. Sorry, I think I'm confused at this moment. Yes, so I want us to talk about some common mistakes we make as African parents raising teenagers. I see it in my life, and I also see it in the life of other African parents that I know. When you have a teenager, you have an adult trapped in the body of a child who is fighting to bust out and become the adult that he or she wants to be. And the teenage years are really, really not very easy, but people have managed it so well, people have carried it so well, and I believe that we also will carry it that well. I mean, I've raised 3 teenagers, and right now I think I have 2 teenagers, let's put it that way. I've raised 2 teenagers, yeah, and so now I'm currently still raising 2 teenagers. I have 4 children, and I'm telling you, it's not a walk in the park. I am telling you that now, it is not a walk in the park. And I do not want you to feel all alone. I do not want you to feel all alone. And I just want to officially say congratulations if you're raising a teenager. Congratulations, because trust me, it is easy. It is easy. I would like to say that because that's what the Bible says. We should always confess positively. If you are a parent to a teenager, you are much more than being a parent. You are a coach, you are a counselor, you are a friend, and you're also an enemy at the same time. Yeah, you heard me right. When you guys don't agree, you become enemies. But you fall out and then you come back together again. That's the beauty of life and of raising teenagers. I'll quickly like to unpack or unbox this item. I'm sure there are free gifts from Temu. There were free gifts from Temu. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is for my blinds, to clean the blinds, and then I've got the scourer here as well. I've got the scourer, so I need to use them. Spring is coming, so the blinds, I have to do something about the blinds and take all the dust with this one, and then this is for my pots and my plants. Yeah, so that is that. I would quickly like to read something I picked up on the internet when this video idea came to me about understanding teenagers. It says teenagers are not just smaller adults, their brains are under construction. That's why they can go from loving you 1 minute to slamming the door the next. And it says, science says their prefrontal cortex, the part that controls decision making, is still developing. So when they do something that makes zero sense, well, blame it on biology. I hope we can understand the humans we are dealing with. I'm calling them humans. I hope we understand the humans we are dealing with, that their brains are still going through a development. It's still developing. It's not perfectly formed. The brain is still undergoing construction. No wonder. Yeah, no wonder. It's making sense now. I'm saying this from my own experience. It is making sense. And so when we have that, we need to understand this. When we understand the fact that their brain is still under construction, I think we will deal gently, and we will be more sympathetic or more empathetic towards them, you know. So I don't know if I ever understood my teenagers, the ones that have grown now. I don't know if I ever understood them, and I still don't know if I understand the two that I still have. In fact, I don't understand. I'm just going to be honest here, brutally honest with you guys. I still do not understand. I picked this up and it just made sense to me, and I thought I should share it with all of you. Another challenge we have as African parents, or another mistake that we make, or that I have made, I think I'd like to use myself as a case study here, is the fact that rather than communicating with them, we are shouting, we are screaming. It is not, communication is two-way. I speak and you also respond, but you find yourself being the one speaking and not waiting for any response. So what we try to do is we try to shut them down. Don't do that. Remember when you were a teenager, how your parents were treating you, and you didn't like it and you didn't feel comfortable about it, and we're still doing the same thing. It's like a circle being repetitive. We're doing it to them, they'll probably do it to their own children, God forbid, but it's a way, that's a way of life. And I think we need to have a better way and understand. Once we understand them, we find a better way of communicating, and communication, like I said, is a two-way thing. So you have a conversation with them and you tell them what it is. Sometimes we don't tell them, we just, once they've done something wrong, we scream, we shout, we say all manner of things, unthinkable and unprintable words we say to them. We do not want to think, we do not want to hear from them. You cannot communicate that way. You will never understand them if you're refusing to hear from them. They have a point of view. Never mind that their brain is still undergoing construction, but they do have a mind of their own, and we should listen to them. We honestly should listen to them. God will help us with our beautiful, wonderful teenagers. I don't know, please put in the comment section if you have any tips on that communication aspect, because I think we get it, and that's where most of us as African parents, we get it wrong. We sometimes do not, we're not very clear in setting boundaries. Just like our communication with them is chaotic because it's coming from us. We're not giving them the chance. So we do not have clearly defined boundaries. Your teenage son, your teenage daughter can do something wrong, and it's okay to apply the rod, discipline the child, maybe cut off some privileges from the child, and the child will sit up and will learn, from that, and then you restore back that privilege. But we don't have clearly defined boundaries. Once a child goes out of line, what we do is we just cut off the privileges. You don't want anything. Even when the child is being remorseful, even when the child has changed, we still leave those restrictions in place, and that does not breed a cordial relationship with your teenage child, or with your teenage son or your teenage daughter. Don't forget, one of the reasons I believe when these teenagers get to the university, as they moved out of the house and they are living now on campuses, one of the reasons why you find that they find it difficult to come back home is because of the way we have treated them. And so because the brain is still under construction, we leave those indelible feelings and marks and whatever in their subconscious, and so they want to go very far away from us, as far as possible, as far as the east is from the west. That's how far these children want to go, far away from us. But God will bring them back. We're getting wiser and we're getting better. I need to remind you that no, this is not a manual for parenting. Your best teacher is your experience. My circumstance is different from yours. My teenage children are different from your teenage children. So this is more or less like, I believe some of us can find a common ground on this subject that I'm having with you guys right now. And I often hear people say, when you say you're not a friend to your child, you're the parent. I think we miss it when we do that, when we take that stance, because there is a place for being a parent and there is a place for being a friend to your teenage child. Because if that teen of yours does not find a friend in you, he's going outside, he will get a friend and he'll probably get the wrong friend. She's going outside, she will get the friend and she'll probably get the wrong friend. So we need to let down our high horses, come off our high horses as African parents and be friends with our teenagers, because I tell you, it is hard. It is hard. It is hard because we are, they say the apple does not fall far from the tree, because our parents did that to us, so we're doing it to them unconsciously. And the way some of us were raised by our parents, they've left some people feeling, some people being traumatized for life. Some of us think that to pass on our message and and how to communicate with the children is when we scream, when we shout. No, maybe it will work if we are still in Africa, where it is acceptable, but here it's not acceptable. Or we cannot be shouting on them, or we cannot be, because we keep shouting and they have bad people surrounding them. Only God will save you from what might follow. If you keep saying your mama, papa, it's good. Be a friend also. Let your child find a safe space in coming to you. Because if you don't find that safe haven in you as a parent, they will go out and they'll probably fall into the wrong hands. So let's try and make sure that we are friends with our teenage children. We also need to know that these children have their own personality, and we need to respect their decisions sometimes, and we need to stop this imposition of our own ideas of what we think they should be. And one common thing in African homes is the fact that we project what we want. We force them, or we impose on them what we think they should go out and study in the university. We don't identify with their passions. We don't have that. We don't make sacrifices in that aspect. I think I can put it that way. We don't make sacrifices in that aspect, because you find most of the things that your teen children are passionate about, we don't show passion, and sometimes we don't even support them. And for me, I know I'm very guilty on this aspect. I'm so guilty on this aspect, because I have been here for over a decade, and when they go for their sporting events, not the inter-house sports that they do when they were in primary school, I can beat my chest to say I was available there. But once they are in secondary school, all those their sporting activities and the clubbing and going for weekend games and all of those things, I wasn't there for them. I put my hands up. I wasn't there for them. I don't know if I can justify it, if I can give the reason and say this is my reason, if it is acceptable or if it is possible. Because I work weekends. And so when it comes to like most of these games are on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, because I remember then I used to work Saturday and work Sundays, so I didn't have the weekend to myself. I still work weekends now, Saturdays only, but not on a Sunday. So I feel that really, really affected me, and it might look as if I'm not interested in their social development. Might look as if I'm only more focused and interested in their academic pursuit, but I don't think that's a good enough reason or an excuse for me for not doing what I should have done. Or maybe because I didn't see value in what they are doing. Probably because I didn't see value in what they are doing, because of my mentality and because of my background. And I'm saying to you guys out there now, if you can make out time for that, please do, because it builds the bond. It strengthens the bond between you and your teen children. So make sure you're available for them. Be interested in what they are interested in. Because if you're interested in what they are interested in, you'll be able to guide them appropriately. You will not just write something off when you don't know anything about it. So if you're interested in what these teens are interested in, with the eye of an eagle, you will watch and you'll be able to advise and know that, okay, this is good for you, but this is not good for you. But when you go to them and say this is not good for you, when you don't even have a clue, you have no basis. You have no basis. You have no leg to stand on. May we receive wisdom. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys, I want to talk about listening to our teenagers, because they've accused me of not listening to them. I just jump right straight to conclusion. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Let's learn to listen to them. I know it's as an African parent, it is a bit strange, and when there is conflict or when they've done something wrong, I lash out. I don't want to wait to hear. And then oftentimes sometimes if the school says the child has done this or has done that, we don't even want to investigate. We don't even want to get more details. We just run with it and we start fighting our children. We shouldn't. When a child comes home or when the school sends a letter, please listen to your child's side of the story, and that will help you. That will really, really help you. I mean, let me share this example. A recent development for me is that we got a letter to say that my child has been late for school for like 5 times. And the previous week, I had parents' evening, and not one of the teachers said to me, he's been late to class. And also, I now asked the dad the behavior, the parents app, he should check if he's been marked down for lateness on the parents app, whatever they call it, I can't remember the name now. And no, he's not been marked down. And so I cannot. And then when I asked my son, he said to me, he hasn't been late for that week to school, Mom. And so he does not know this, but what we are waiting for now is, because right now the school is on half term, I'm waiting for them to go back to school. Then I will call the school and say, from my previous dealings with you guys, if he comes in late 1 day, 2 day, you will send me an email to explain why he was late. But you waited for 5 times before you're sending me an email, and then there is no way that it is recorded that he has been late for 5 times. So I'm just waiting to have this conversation with them and then hear their own side of the story and take it from there. So I just gave you that example because when it comes, we just start making. In fact, I had already made my I have already imposed a ban, and I've said to him, he's supposed to go for, someone asked him to come for football games after service on Sunday, and I categorically said, no, you're not, it's cancelled because of that letter from the school. And I also said, one more letter from the school about your lateness, you'll be off the school rugby team, because you will not, so. But that's me being one-sided. I haven't heard from the school for them to give me the reasons behind the letter, why it came, when it came. And I intend to do that. So that's what I'm saying, that when we hear stuff like this, let's try and dig in a little bit more and better understand the situation, and then take your decision from an informed standpoint. And then God will help all of us. Interesting thing I want to talk about as a parent that is raising teen children. How many of you have asked them if they are in any relationship or if they fancy anyone? I've asked because I want to know. It's not something that will not happen. I don't want it to happen in their teen years because they do not understand and know what it is. But I always ask. I want to know, I'm interested. And sometimes they laugh at me, but it's okay. But I've opened that line of communication that we will talk about this. We can talk about it. Because I want to know. And I want them to know that I'm interested in knowing. So who are the people in the life of your teenager? You need to know that as well. His schoolmates, his friends. Because you can have friends that can lead them astray. And I'll tell you an example of one that happened where they went to scare a fellow student, and that got him into trouble. And who brought up the idea? He mentioned somebody's name, one of his friends, and we were upset. You cannot be friends with that child anymore. But I expected more from my child. I should not blame another child for his choices. I should not. So I've learned from that I don't have to blame my child for another child or another person for the choices my child makes, because at the end of the day, he's responsible for his actions, and that's the truth. And that's a better way to train them up as well, to know that you can't pass the buck, you can't push the blame to another person. You would take responsibility for your actions. If you do something that is not right, you are accountable. It doesn't matter the pressure you have from people. Ultimately, the decision to move and do that lies in your hands. The power to do that lies in your hands. So that is another experience I've had as a mom raising teen children. Please, I want to know, if you have any other tips, tell me what you're doing in the comment section. If you have teen children, tell me what your experience has been with raising teen children. I don't even want to go into the aspect of house chores. Let's not go into that, because I used to think that when my children get to that age, it will be easy. It will be a walk in the park. I won't have to stress. I won't have to struggle. But no, it's not. Even though you have a rota at home for chores to be done in the house, you will still find one of them that will not do his or her chores when that person is supposed to do it. And If that child that is supposed to do the chore does not do it, and it is the turn of the next person will make reference and say, this person didn't do his chores or her chores, and how am I supposed to do mine? For me to do mine, he has to go and do his or hers before I do mine. It is there. And how do you overcome that? Please tell me in the comment section, how do you overcome that from your teen children? Because that's one of the frustrations I have. And I don't think I'm the only one. I know there are others as well. So let's talk in the comment section. Let us talk in the comment section. Okay guys, I don't know if all of these things I have talked about resonates with any one of you and your teen children. Please let me know in the comment section and share your tips as well and your experience as a parent to a teen child. And I want to thank all of you for being here, and if you like this video, please and you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and send me your comment. And to my returning subscribers, you know you are the heartbeat, and I love you all with the love of Christ. And yeah, it is a wrap for now. Don't forget to watch my other videos, and I have a video that is coming up on Sunday, this coming Sunday. Please look out for that video. I was very vulnerable in that video, and I shared I was also emotional in that video. So please, I want you guys to look forward to the video and watch it. It will be out on Sunday. It's already scheduled. So this video you're watching today is Wednesday. It's going to be scheduled for Wednesday. Then the Sunday, please watch out for that video. And there's another video that I would like you to watch as well that is similar to parenting. And I think it was titled My Regret. This is the job I would have done if I had known when I came into the UK. I think so. That video has done well on my channel. That's the only video that has really done well on my channel, and I am proud of it. I'm telling you, I'm very happy for that video. And please keep supporting my channel, and thank you so very much. I shall be seeing you again in my next video. Let me know what you want to see on my channel. What are the contents you want to see on my channel, and I will try my best to share them with you. Bye for now, and please take care of yourself and be good. Bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.